Welcome back to the Delusion Experiment. This is a new moon in Sagittarius reading for my water signs. We have a new moon in Sagittarius coming up on November 30th or December 1st, depending on where you are. Sagittarius is a fire sign that is ruled by Jupiter. And Jupiter is the planet of expansion. New moons are a great time to manifest or bring things in. So let's dive into the energy of this new moon. First, we have new moon in Aries, go for it. Then we have last quarter moon in Cancer, take a breather. And lastly, we have new moon in Leo, shine. So we definitely have a couple of fire signs here. This is what I'm hearing right off the bat. Whatever it is that you're working on, thinking about, the universe wants you to go for it because you're going to shine. But I feel like you are not on a straight path, right? Whatever this is, you're excited about it and you have a lot of passion for it. And that is fantastic, water signs. But because you're so excited and because you have so much passion, I feel like you're sort of all over the place. And what I'm hearing is pick a lane, right? So maybe you have a project that you're working on and it's got a whole bunch of components and you're trying to do everything at once, right? You want to bring it all in at the same time. What I'm hearing is pick one or two things. And in full transparency, water signs, I am a Pisces, and this is absolutely speaking to me as much as it may be speaking to you. But pick a lane. Do one thing. Start one thing. There's a creator on this app, Minnow Pond, Chris Reck, and he always says, pick one thing, be consistent. That's your goal, right? Be consistent. So in my example, I'm trying to do or wanting to do too many things, right? Too many social medias. I have a digital course that's ready to go that I'm about to launch in a couple of weeks. I have 2025 insight readings. I have my private readings. I have these readings that I do on YouTube. I post on social media. And it's absolutely a lot, right? That's what the take a breather is saying. It's saying pick one or two things, focus on those, be consistent. No matter what, you're going to shine, right? You can't pick the wrong things, but it's really just saying pick one lane and drive on it for a while. Good message, good reminder for sure. If you guys are anything like me, sometimes you do need that. I know myself. I'm just so excited and so passionate about the things that I'm working on and the things that are coming ahead. There is a lot happening over here, guys, that I want to do it all and I want to bring it all, right? But what I'm hearing is in divine timing, there will be time for you to explore every avenue that you want to. But for now, pick one or two and be consistent. Before we dive into the next set of cards, the validation, this is just a reminder. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And like I mentioned earlier, I do have 2025 insight readings that are available. There is a link in the description box. These are personalized, in-depth readings for a look ahead at 2025. Okay, so we got a whole handful of cards. We're just going to put them down as they came out. First, we have carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. And while this is about romance, and it may be about romance, what I'm really hearing is that this sort of goes here. You're allowing yourself to get carried away, and it is so positive. But for your own mental well-being, we just need to focus. Next, we have adapt and thrive. So this, I feel, is saying that you are adapting, right? This is a period. The take a breather too is you sort of have to give yourself time to acclimate to this new project, passion, path that you're so excited about, that you're being carried away by, right? It is meant for you. You are meant to be here. This is aligned. It is right. It is just. But there is a period of adaptation that has to happen, because it's been a lot coming in at once for you. Give yourself the opportunity to kind of take it all in, sort it out, and then you will thrive. Here we go. Feel free to move. Once you, maybe that's where this goes. Once you adapt and thrive, then you can feel free to move. Then you'll have fast progress. I see an open road, right? You figure out these one or two things. You give yourself the time, the ability to sort through all of the things that you are passionate about, that you want to do, and then give yourself the opportunity to pick the one or two that you want to focus on for now. You're not forgetting about the other things. You're just allowing yourself to move forward in like an organized fashion. Once you pick those one or two things and you're consistent about it, there will be fast progress for sure. And the last one we have is adapt to transformation. Embrace the change with open arms, for it is exactly, is that what that says? It should say exactly, for your evolution and growth. And that's what I think the fast progress is all about. Give yourself, if you try to do all of the things at once, right, you're going to struggle and you're going to get burnt out. If you pick one or two, that's where the transformation is going to come in. Fast progress, huge transformation. And I'm hearing that wide open road, that transformation, that fast progress is going to allow you to bring the other things in much quicker than if you tried to focus on all of the things at once. It's sort of like if you've ever heard, if you're starting a business and you have a target audience, the more specific your niche is, the more you will attract your desired audience. That's sort of what I'm hearing here, right? You don't necessarily have to niche down to one tiny little thing, but if you focus on one or two things, it's going to blow the road open so that then you can bring all of the other things in. Good practical advice, I think. All right, water signs, let's see what else we have to learn about this energy of the new moon in Sagittarius. Whatever it is that you are focusing on, that you are passionate about, know that it will bring you opportunities, water signs. There may be some choices here that you, obviously, choices that you need to make, right? One or two things. But whatever these choices are will bring you additional opportunities to explore as you move forward. I kind of feel like this is, one open door leads to another. That's kind of what this is, right? Get your foot in the door. And then if you get your foot in the door with your focus, all of the other opportunities will come. Death card. I know a lot of people get scared by this, but really this is just transformation, right? And we've had transformation throughout the entire reading. Whatever this is that you're focusing on is leading to endings, change, and transformation in the most possible way. Most positive way, but possible is funny because that's the universe's way of telling you that everything is possible. The heart on this card is telling me that this passion, this path, this project that you're working on is so important to your heart. This project, this path, this possibility is a part of you. And because of that, you're going to have that wide open road. This is basically you following your heart, and the universe is guiding you to do that. It's just telling you, pick one or two things, get started, be consistent, focus, and then you're going to have fast transformation. You're going to have to adapt, but it's going to bring you endings and transition in the most positive way. And here we go. 3 of Wands, looking ahead, confidence, growth, foresight. If you have the foresight to pick and be consistent with 1 or 2 pieces of this project, this path, this passion, this possibility that you're considering, you focus on 1 or 2 things, it will literally bring the opportunity for you to create all of the things that you have in mind. But we can't do everything at once. We can't be everything to everybody. We have to just focus our attention, and where our focus goes, where our energy goes, our focus grows. And that just, to me, is saying, if you put all of your energy on this one path, it's going to blow up for you. Okay, so lastly, we have check-in. When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in with how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier, excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's so helpful. I think this is just saying, like, check in with your inner guidance on what those 1 or 2 things are that you want to focus on. I think you already know what they are. This is your validation. This is your confirmation. And this is your reminder that if you don't already know, based on what you keep hearing throughout this reading as I'm talking, quiet yourself, ground yourself, listen to your inner voice, and that's what you're going to pick. Know that there are miracles ahead for you. You are being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. You already know this, water signs. You absolutely already know this. And if you take a minute, you'll be able to recall a couple of miracles in just the past 2 weeks. I know I can, and they may not be huge. They may be small, but they are miracles nonetheless, and they deserve your praise and your gratitude. And lastly, we have believe. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. I think this is the perfect place to leave this, water signs. This sums up the entire reading. Pick your 1 or 2 avenues. Stay in your lane. Believe that it will happen, and you will see tremendous transformation. That's all for today. I hope that this resonated with you. Stay tuned. We have December readings and weekly readings up in a day or so. Till next time.